awkward that we both came to the fight in the same clothes.
My new love, Vynnset, the Iron Maiden.
And I'll go ahead and pass to you.
I hate you. Things are about to get crazy. Welcome back, everyone, to 3 Floating Fight Night. Today, we have an incredible game in the Classic Constructed format for you. But first, we hit 10,000 subscribers. In fact, I think we've we've
smashed it
now.
You've crushed it.
Yeah, you guys have been insane, so thank you for pressing that button. It means so much to us, and it's just so crazy to see the community that we've gotten to build up with you guys, just sharing an enjoyment of great games of Flesh and Blood in our favorite format, the Classic Constructed format.
It is no small thing that in a crowded landscape of this trading card game industry, there is room for a channel like ours to come and bring our style of gameplay and editing and community to you all out there on the internet. So the fact that we've gotten so many people to come in and hang out and subscribe and join the fun is staggering, it's humbling, and we are so stoked to continue to make more fantastic content. And if you want to be a part of Team Floating, hit the subscribe button. We've got great content to come.
And speaking of extra content, if you want to support us directly and get even more 3 Floating gameplay, you can head on over to Patreon and join Team Floating yourself for extra gameplay videos.
We've got a podcast-style long-form video discussion series.
Podcast style?
It's in the style of a podcast. It's not a podcast.
It's not a podcast. And you can interact with us directly on our community Discord and meet other cool people that like Flesh and Blood and get to talk to us about Flesh and Blood.
And our brand new Ultra Pro exclusive to the Patreon playmat. This is going to be given out to patrons exclusively for the next month or 2. If you join, you still have enough time to get this beautiful playmat. So coming over, we're also running giveaways. We just gave away 2 Rosetta archive packs to our patrons. We've got 2 more of those being given out next month. So come on,
Patreon's going crazy.
Join the Patreon.
Yeah.
You know you want to.
Yeah, look, we're on the mat.
Come on.
Look, Mom, we did it. And the people providing that magnificent playmat and providing all the support in the world for the show, our favorite accessories brand, Ultra Pro. We love you guys. They're one of the most trusted brands in the TCG industry. So if you want to protect your cards, if you want to make them look cool, if you want to accessorize and really customize and get that personal feel for your whole deck experience, Ultra Pro are the people to go to. They made our incredible playmat and it's the best quality.
ultrapro.com/3floating gets you a discount on your order and helps out the show. So check them out.
And the geniuses, the scientists at Fabrec, scouring the internet, collecting all the data from all the deck lists all over the world to help you get your decks ready for your callings, your armories, your pro quests, literally whatever event you're trying to go to. They're the place to go to figure out what cards to run in your list and really help you crack what's going on.
And of course, Legend Stories Studios. They make Flesh and Blood. They support the channel. They sponsor the show. Thanks to LSS, as always, for their support.
And now, it's time for a game in the Classic Constructed format between Sam on Ira Scarlet Revenger
and Aidan on Vynnset, the Iron Maiden. Let's waste no time and get right into this Classic Constructed game! Hey, stick around to the end of the video. We have got our 10,000 subscriber giveaway special. We're giving away a very exclusive card you could only get at the World Championships in Osaka. These are really hard to come by. So stick around if you want to find out how you can have a shot at winning a mystery card. What could it be? We'll never know. 3 Floating. What's up?
What's good?
Welcome back to the gaming table.
5 years of Flesh and Blood.
The hero that started it all, and one man ready to kick your ass. With a 5.
Dude, I love these dice. 7? I'm gonna go first.
Why are you thinking?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing?
That's what's great about Vynnset. There's no thinking. What's up, everyone? I'm back, and I am getting to play my new love, Vynnset, the Iron Maiden, the forgotten hero from Dusk Till Dawn, light this, prism that. She has been lurking in the shadows for far too long, and with Rosetta finally here, I feel very confident in saying that no hero is up as much as Vynnset. With Malefic Incantation, bringing rune chants on the back end of each of your attacks so that you can roll into your next turn with extra rune chants sitting around. Deadwood Dirge to turn a 1 rune chant start into, here's one of my 3-cost rune gates. Succumb to Temptation. Vynnset loves this card even more than than Viserai because she can make her rune chants completely unpreventable, which means you guarantee the go again. Haunting Rendition, this crazy 4-block that's super versatile and gives her another way to make rune chants on her opponent's turn. She's never been more consistent, and she also has a shiny new legendary hat that is one of the best in the game to top it all off.
What's good, everyone? Today I am playing Ira, the Scarlet Revenger. In the beginning of Flesh and Blood's great history, there were the Ira decks given out to stores so players could play against each other in Blitz before Blitz was even really a format, but now Ira has made her triumphant debut in CC in this gorgeous Japanese alternate art card that one of you can get. Hang around to the end of the video for the giveaway. And this is a value deck. Ira's hero ability is honestly kind of insane. You get +1 every single turn. I mean, KO, you have to discard a card. All these other decks, you have to go through a bunch of hoops to get your value. Ira says your second attack each turn just gets +1, which is fantastic.
As a Runeblade, Vynnset can actually be surprisingly defensive. With Runegate allowing you to play cards out of your banish zone, basically get to treat that as a bonus arsenal, freeing up the rest of the cards in your hand to really block and keep your life total high, building up your rune chants, and then sending through these massive turns with these huge Runegate attacks that push disruption and bonus damage on multiple axes because they're not on hits, they're on life loss. So each of those pings of arcane damage on all those rune chants are also threatening the on hit of the Runegate card.
I'm trying to outvalue my opponents over the course of what might be a longer game. I also have some great defensive pieces like Flick Flack to help me if Aidan tries to go wide on any given combat chain, and one of my very favorite cards in Flesh and Blood has made its way into this deck list, even bigger than that, a way that I can extend a combat chain if Aidan tries to set a couple Malefics, get a D-React in the arsenal. I can use even bigger than that to draw an extra card and get Go Again on something like an E-Strike. Go Again? Yes, please. CNC for 7 with Go Again? Absolutely.
Against Ira, I need to break through and break the regular turn math because Sam's gonna be able to do that easily and consistently every turn with Ira's hero ability and his Kodachis. To beat that, I'm gonna prioritize setting up 2 Runegate cards in my banish zone with Go Again either in hand or parked in arsenal so that I can really push over the top and actually compete with what he's doing every turn.
Huge shout outs to one of my very best friends in the Flesh and Blood space, Ellie Bird, for helping me out with this list. We're both even bigger than that fans, and I hope after this game, you'll be one too. All right, let's get Flick Flack, crack-a-lackin', game on. Are you ready?
To game.
To fight?
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, right back at you, my friend.
Start a turn. I have 2 triggers. Fyendal's Spring Tunic is going to get an energy counter, and Vynnset, the Iron Maiden, is going to trigger. At the start of my turn, banish card from my hand. If I do, create a rune chant token. I'll banish this Phantom Wraith, and I will make a rune chant token. One of them.
I accept. I accept, that's fine. If you insist.
We're going to play out a little aura here. Malefic Incantation. Go again. This enters the arena with 2 verse counters on it. When it has none, destroy it. Once per turn, when I play an attack action card, remove a verse counter from this. If I do, create a rune chant token. Which is very, very good for me because rune chants in the back are way better than rune chants in the front.
You're giving it to me from the back and the front?
And then I'm gonna move to end.
Yeah, that's fine.
But when I go to end, I do have a card in my banish zone with Blood Debt, so this Phantom Wraith is going to deal 1 damage to me, and I will arsenal this card and then pass to you.
Okay, my Fyendal Spring Tunic will also go to 1. It's awkward that we both came to the fight in the same clothes, but nothing we can do about that, I guess. You ready for this? Because you're gonna see it a bunch this game. Harmonized Kodachi for 1.
Talk to me about Kodachi.
Nope.
What's this say?
I'm not gonna tell you. Figure it out. Harmonized Kodachi coming in for 1. It has Go Again if there is a card with 0 cost in the pitch zone, which there is. So this is 1 with Go Again.
I got no problems with that. Take 1.
Please, if you would be so kind.
Yep.
I have another question for you. When I come in with this Harmonized Kodachi, it would be for 1, but Ira, Scarlet Revenger, is gonna go ahead and pump it up to 2 as my second attack each turn gets +1. Unlike other heroes like KO, who has to discard a card, get a might token for extra value. No, every single turn, second attack, 1 value.
Yeah, you got it. I'll take it. 1, 2. Down to 36.
I have another question for you.
What's this one?
How do you feel about 100 Wins coming in for 3 with Go Again? It has combo, but it only matters if 100 Wins was the last attack. So it's just 3, just a measly little 3.
Block 3.
Cringe, but that's fine. I'll spend my final floating on a Pounding Gale. This is an attack coming in for 5. It has a bunch of text with combo, but it does not matter at all. It's just coming in for 5.
We're gonna block 4 with Haunting Rendition, a fantastic little block card, and then make it 5 with my Bloodied Oval. Since I have less life than you, it has 1 defense. Blade Break.
Fascinating. Alrighty, past the end of my turn.
Sounds good.
Arsenal, send it on over to my cousin, who I love so very much.
Oh,
Even though you started this game with a Malefic Incantation and was able to go first.
that's pretty awesome. Tunic goes to 2. Vynnset, even though I wouldn't really want to do it, I must do it every time.
Yeah.
Banishes Machinations of Dominion.
Oh, love to see it.
Makes a rune chant. Thank you, Vynnset. I'll play out this Shadow Puppetry. The next attack action card I play this turn gets +1, go again, and if this attack hits, look at the top card of my deck, I may banish it, go again. This also triggers Vynnset again. She triggers. Whenever I play a Shadow non-attack action card, I can pay 1 life and make the next rune chant that comes at you unpreventable. You can do nothing about it. So no AB shenanigans. But in this case, I think I actually don't really want to / care. I'm gonna pass on the Vynnset trigger here. And now I will take this Phantom Wraith that's peeking out of my banished zone, send it flying at you with 2 rune chants, 7 go again, because Phantom Wraith has the cool keyword called Runegate, which is kind of the Vynnset whole bag. If I control rune chant tokens equal to or greater than Phantom Wraith's cost, I may play it from my banished zone without paying its cost at all. So I get to play it for free if I have the rune chants to support it. Pretty lit. And Malefic Incantation is going to tick down 1 verse counter and make a rune chant on the back end.
I'm gonna pass on the rune chants. I'll take 2.
All right, 1 damage, 1 damage. And then after that, you have to deal with 7 go again.
I will block at least 3. I'm considering further blocking.
With your Mask of Momentum.
I'm considering blocking with my Mask of Momentum. Let me consider it. All right, I've considered. I'm not gonna do it.
Do you want to consider it again?
Sure. No, I'm still not gonna do it. I will only block 3.
All right, I got no reactions.
I will take 4.
Okay.
Going down to 34.
I will trigger Shadow Puppetry. Look at the top card of my deck. I can choose to banish this card. I do not want to banish that card. And so we can close this now. Stoked to see you eat some of that. A little worried about the cards in your hand, but
Revel in Runeblood.
Revel in Runeblade. If I've played an attack action card and another non-attack action card this turn, create 4 rune chant tokens. Boop. That brings me to 5. At the beginning of my end phase, destroy all rune chants I control. Now, you might be like, what? You don't have any resources. How are you gonna send those rune chants? They're gonna go away. Flail of Agony says otherwise. Flail of Agony, the Vynnset specialization. Once per turn, action, attack. What? Pay a life?
What?
We're so up. So I will go down to 35.
We're so up as you go down.
When this hits, create a rune chant token, but sadly that rune chant token, I mean, actually, no, you should totally block that.
Yeah, I don't want you to make that rune chant. Even though Revel in Runeblood, let me just read it again.
No,
At
no,
the
no,
beginning of
no,
your
no, no,
end
yeah,
phase,
no, 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 no,
destroy
no,
all rune
no,
chants
no,
you control.
yeah, you can-
Just leave that there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't ask. So 5 rune chants and 1 physical. I'm gonna AB 3 of the rune chants.
3 of them, so you got 2 more.
I will take the 2 and I will take the 1. Down
All right.
to 31.
I will make a rune chant token.
Yeah,
I will close the chain.
that's awesome. Rune chants, so sick.
I will move to the end of my turn.
Okay.
Cool, I got no blood debt. The rune chant gets destroyed.
Thanks to Revel in Runeblood.
All right, I will draw.
Tunic goes to 2. Got a pretty simple play. It's gonna be Enlightened Strike. I'm going to choose the mode +2, so it is coming in for 7.
7. So with Vynnset, there's a bit of this push and pull, setup turns and pedal to the metal turns. Looking at this E-Strike for 7 and a hand of just rune gates that are way too expensive for my rune chant wallet. You gotta treat a non-hand as a non-hand. I'm gonna preserve some of my life total, set another rune gate into the banished zone, and most importantly, pop the best defense reaction in the game into my arsenal. Fantastic setup and navigating this in a way where I set my future self up for success. I will block 5.
Take 2.
Take 2. Down to 33.
All right, pass to you.
Start of turn, 2 triggers. Tunic goes to 3. Vynnset triggers. We will banish this Deathly Wail. Makes me 1 rune chant. And then I will move to the end of my turn.
Cool.
Arsenal this card. Blood Debt hits me for 1.
All right, so Aidan has conspicuously done very little on his last turn. I've got kind of a clunky hand. I don't have a blue to start things off, but I do have a threatening card to start my combat chain with in this Bittering Thorns, and then a fantastic follow-up, a very powerful staple card from Flesh and Blood's Pantheon that I think might be even more juiced up with Ira's hero ability. So let's see if Aidan doing nothing on last turn means he's got a D-react in that arsenal, because I'm coming for it. Tunic to 3. I'm gonna come at you with a Bittering Thorns. This is coming in for 4. If it hits, the next, all right.
Block 4.
No problem. So the next attack on this combat chain would have gotten +1 if it hit.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, I actually have another way to give an attack +1 on the next chain link, and that's with Ira, as I'm just gonna go ahead and hit you with Command and Conquer.
Yeah, I'm not laughing so much anymore.
And this one is coming in for 7 because of Ira's ability. So I was hoping you'd kind of be excited by using some good blocks on this Bittering Thorn.
Yeah.
And now I hope you have a defense reaction in the arsenal or in the hand, because let's be clear, defense reactions cannot be played to Command and Conquer's chain link. And if it hits a hero, I'm gonna destroy all cards in the arsenal. Thanks, Ira. Appreciate the +1 on the CNC.
The consequences of my own choices. I saw the Bittering Thorns and snap blocked my Haunting Rendition. Perfect 4 block. But the rest of my hand in terms of blocking leaves a lot to be desired. The CNC for 7 is just the mega punish. I don't have a way to make my Face Purgatory online. This is just the brick of bricks, and I have the Reduced to Rune Chant in my arsenal that I can't play because Command and Conquer is busted. I do have an attack set in my Banished Zone. And Tunic is about to be online, and I can envelop things in darkness with said Tunic resource, so I'm left with the impossible decision of, do I just let this D-React die for Command and Conquer's sins? And I think the answer is yeah. I'm just seeing the Tunic lining up with the envelop. I'm sorry, Reduced to Rune Chant. I couldn't save you this time. My bones are big. Can't do nothing about that.
Taking 7?
Taking 7. Down to 25.
Trigger!
Yeah.
See you later. Honestly, super sick. Thank you, Ira. Very cool. Down to 25 are you. I didn't expect that at all. And I'll go ahead and pass to you.
I hate you. All right, start turn. Tunic looks, but it cannot. Banish Revel in Runeblood for a Rune Chant. Thanks, Vynnset. I will play another Malefic Incantation, though.
Okay.
Not too mad about that. That has 3 verse counters on it, because it's the red one. Tunic floats me 1 resource for me to envelop you in darkness, which is a shadow non-attack action. It makes a rune chant, and it gives the next attack that I rune gate this turn +3. Go again. Vynnset triggers, and this time I will pay a life, even though I just took so much damage. So that'll make the first of these rune chants unpreventable. And then we're going to rune gate this Deathly Wail. So it's gonna be 3 rune chants, the first of which you must take.
Must I?
On top of it all, the little Deathly Wail here, which is like this. When the combat chain closes, create runechant tokens equal to the number of heroes who have lost life this turn. So I've already lost some life. This runechant you have to take, so you're about to lose some life, and then hopefully more stuff. But first, these see this attack and make me 2 runechants on the back.
So the first one I have to take.
Yep, take it.
So I will go down to 30.
2 more.
I'm going to activate Find All Spring Tunic.
Okay.
Get a resource, spend that resource to Arcane Barrier one of the rune chants.
With your
Tide Flippers.
sick.
And then I'll take the other one.
Down to 29.
And then I will just block 6 of your 8.
Well, mass momentum covers you up.
No,
super
yeah,
quick.
you're right. I'll just take the other 2, go down to 27.
We'll get him one day. When the combat chain closes, we both lost some life. My friend, my good friend. So I will make 2 more runechant tokens, ending the turn with 4 of those. And I will draw up.
Goodness.
So that actually ended up being an incredible push turn with Envelop into the Deathly Wail. Not only did I push through a buttload of damage, I also am now sitting comfortably on a bunch of rune chants. The demonic engine is rolling, if you will, and now I just need to keep up the pressure, keep chaining these rune chants together, and I'm feeling really good.
My Tunic will now go to 1. I will start the turn with a Harmonized Kodachi coming in for 1.
No blocks on the 1.
Would you like to take your 1?
I would like to.
In the resolution step,
What?
I've seen something. This is but a measly attack. You call that a big attack? No, I have found something even bigger than that. You may play even bigger than that only if you've dealt physical damage this turn, which I have.
Yep.
So it's a generic instant. Fascinating. I'm gonna go ahead and opt 3, so I can look at these 3 cards and put them back in any order. I'm not that happy with them. And then I can reveal the top card of the deck. If its base power is greater than the amount of damage I have dealt this turn, I get to create a Quicken token and draw a card.
So you just gotta find something that does more than 1 damage.
Yeah, I can do that. What's actually nice is I'm gonna leave them on top in this order. I'm gonna reveal the top card, which is 100 wins.
It's bigger than 1.
Bigger than 1, so I'll create a Quicken token.
Nice.
Put the 100 wins into my hand because I've drawn it. I will now spend 1 on a Harmonized Kodachi for 2.
I will block 2 with this Maubrin Skies.
I will then attack you with the 100 wins. The Quicken token was already popped on this Kodachi, so it's long gone.
Long gone, Quicken. I will block 3 here.
Love to see you blocking. I'm just gonna pass the turn from there.
Okay.
I didn't get to do what I wanted to do off my even bigger than that. So this even bigger than that was not supremely exciting nor impressive. I did get 100 wins, so nice 3 value, but importantly, I left myself 2 blues on top with the opt, and Aidan already has so many rune chains. He's gonna go up to 5 on his next turn. Those 2 blues are gonna get a lot of defensive value. I got a bunch of blues in the deck, but there's no guarantee I draw them when Aidan has set up a crap load of rune chants. So I'm valuing the opt just as highly as I am the card draw.
Start of my turn. Tunic ticks up. Vynnset triggers. So happy about it. Banish this Beseech the Demigod. 5 rune chants. Arsenal pack.
Whoa. Nazareth again?
He just passed? He just passes? But I kept the blues for the rune chants. What do I do now? These blues don't do anything. That's the problem with playing a value deck, is sometimes your major value is on defense, and if your opponent doesn't attack you, now I'm gonna have a pretty anemic turn. I hope this doesn't put me too far on the back foot, because if Aidan is able to just like eat what will be very little damage and come at me with something crazy and still have all those rune chants, it might get tough. It might get tough for your boy. So I'm gonna just try to push as much damage as I possibly can on this turn and hope I still draw some good defense for the next turn, because clearly Aidan has been setting up and he's not done yet. Harmonized Kodachi, coming in for 1. No blocks.
Take 1.
Take 1. Down to 22.
Harmonized Kodachi,
Ugh.
coming in for 2.
Stop it.
No.
No blocking.
Take 2.
Down to 20.
Stab Wound.
What?
Also coming in for 2. This is a classic card that everybody knows from Outsiders.
Yeah.
When this hits a hero, they lose X life, where X is the number of times a dagger has hit this combat chain. So if it hits you, you'll lose 2 life.
No blocks.
Take 2.
No.
Okay.
I will react.
All right.
With a reduce to rune chant. This usually costs 1, but since I have a rune chant, its cost is reduced by 1, so it costs 0, and then I will create a rune chant token up to 6 of those.
Sounds good. I passed from there. Couldn't do much with those 4 cards.
It's almost like you want to block. I will banish this widespread destruction rune chant token. Up to 7 of those puppies.
Yeah.
And Tunic will go to 2. Then we will play another red Malefic. That's got 3.
That's no good.
Ship the bill. I will rune gate this widespread destruction. So this is going to be 7 rune chants and 6 damage. 2 rune chants on the back from my Malefic incantations. And widespread destruction. When the combat chain closes, each hero who has lost life this turn banishes a card from their arsenal.
We'll do Arcane Barrier 3 of those rune chants.
We got 4 more of them.
I will take the 4 more of them, down to 23.
Now, 6 damage. How's that defense reaction in your arsenal?
About to be played on your widespread destruction. Block 3, pass to reacts, and I will flick flack. If the next card that I defend with this turn is a card with combo, it will now gain +2 defense.
Well, no go again here, but a hero has lost life this turn, so I will play this Funeral Moon at instant speed. Usually just a Shadow non-attack without go again that says make a rune chant, but since you've lost life, I can do that at instant speed. So I got 3 rune chants, close the chain. I have not lost life this turn, even though I could have, but I do not want to banish my arsenal. So I will move to my end.
Tunic here is going to go to 3. I will grab my resource off the Tunic, and I will use it for a spinning wheel kick, coming in for 4 with go again.
I will block 3 of that, and I would like to take only 1. Go to 19.
I'll pass.
He's doing nothing with the go again. Now, I love Vexing Quillhand. I literally don't have another arm slot. It is the best in slot. Vexing Quillhand is just the ultimate bailout whenever you have one of those turns where you drop and you need to push, but you just don't have the rune chance for it. Vexing Quillhand gets you back in the game. With that said, I'm seeing a world where Vexing Quillhand puts me to exactly 6 rune chance. And that means some interesting things. Some very interesting things. And with that shadow puppetry in Arsenal presenting some go again, and another good attack that I can banish and ship because I built up all these rune chants, I think I'm gonna use my Quillhand to write a letter straight to the Demonastery and ask for a little support. Things are about to get crazy.
Jacob?
Follow me.
Where have you been? You're filthy.
I've learned much since we last spoke. The key to harvest the fruits of the forest.
You grew all these yourself?
With the infinite knowledge of Rosetta.
The colors are beautiful, man.
And the shuffle feel is unmatched.
What are you guys... Eclipse sleeves? Dude, those are the best.
Wait, you both went to Candlehold without me?
No, dude, I just went to ultrapro.com and used code 3floating for 5% off to get these dual matte, slip-resistant, premium protection sleeves to protect all my Rosetta secrets.
I was digging for 350 years, you just bought them?
That's way better.
It's way better.
Head to ultrapro.com/3floating or use code 3floating for 5% off your order. After all, it's harvest season.
Choices. So many choices. It's such a shame Aidan doesn't know about Fabric.gg.
All this work that he's doing, poring over different deck lists, trying to find the right cards, I mean, Fabric just does it for you.
How many blues do I even run? All with the click of a button.
I just want to build a good deck. Don't let this happen to your friends. Just send them to Fabric.gg.
It's for their own good.
Tunic goes to 3. Start of turn, Vynnset. I will banish Widespread Ruin. Makes a rune chant. Brings me to 4 of those guys. I will play this yellow Malefic incantation. 2 verse counters on that guy. I will Vexing Quillhand.
Oh no.
Make 2 more rune chants.
No.
Go to 6.
Oh no.
I will play Shadow Puppetry. I will pay a life, giving my next attack. I play this turn +1 and go again. Make my next rune chant unpreventable. Oblivion. I have exactly 6 rune chant tokens. I can only play this if I have exactly 6 rune chant tokens. Nazareth, the Soul Harvester, comes into play at instant speed. This is my Shadow Demon ally that will now be able to swing every turn until you kill it, probably on your next turn. Once per turn action, 0 cost, attack. When Nazareth hits a hero, banish a card from their soul. If a light card was banished this way, they lose 1 life. You don't got no soul. It's just 6 damage. But I played this Shadow Puppetry. So let's bring in the ruin. 6 rune chant tokens, 7 go again, the first of which you must take. And all of these guys tick down as I continue to chant at the lost little ninja so far from Mysteria. And I will make 3 rune chant tokens. What are you gonna do about that, Ira?
I was about to say God in heaven, but clearly there is no God here.
Sick.
Well, I think I'm eating all.
Well, you gotta take this first one.
Okay, I'll take 1.
All right, so 22.
5 of them.
I will take all 5.
All of them.
Down to 17.
All right, 7 go again, Shadow Puppetry on hit. Oh my god, I haven't even told you about this card.
Oh my god!
Widespread Ruin. When the combat chain closes, each hero who has lost life this turn banishes the top card of their deck.
I sure hope it's not a RuneGate card on the top of your deck.
I'm going to just pass to reacts.
And I will flick flack once again, so I will block for 4 and take 3, down to 14.
Let's close. Oh, wait. First, Shadow Puppetry gets to peek for me.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at this. I will choose to not banish this.
Okay.
And then I will close the combat chain.
So we both banish.
We both banish. Mine is another Widespread Ruin.
Mine is a Pounding Gale.
So that hits into there. Now, I want those rune chants, and this is an ally, and rune chants only go on attacks and weapon attacks. So I will swing frickin' Nazareth at you.
Freaking Nazareth.
6 damage. Opened in Osaka at a local game store, thanks to Jake and Haley giving that to me as a birthday present. It was really sick. and now it's killing Sam. Even more sick.
I'm going to block with this Aspect of Tiger Body, which will get +2 defense thanks to the Flick Flack.
True.
So
That's
I
the
will
whole turn?
Block for 5, yeah. The next card you defend with this turn.
Not even the chain, just the turn. Powerful.
So I will just take 1 there because I'm currently blocking 5.
Sounds good. I'm gonna move to the end of my turn. This guy's chilling here, so I will take 1 from the blood debt.
Thank you for killing Nazareth for me. Makes it way easier for me to win this game.
No, Nazareth is eternal.
We'll see about that. Okay, the Soul Harvester is here, and I am in trouble. A big ally that attacks for 6, yeah, the on banish from Soul doesn't matter, but the 6 damage on demand every turn super does, so I have to clear the Nazareth. Luckily for me, though, attacking into an ally is not all bad. Observe. Kadashi, coming in for 1 at you.
Yeah, I mean, Kadashi for 1,
Please.
brings me to 16.
fallen right into my trap. Kadachi coming at your ally Nazareth for 2, thanks to Ira.
Nazareth takes 2 damage.
Great. And then I will send a spinning wheel kick at Nazareth as well. So this has 4 damage, and it will clear Nazareth, and because it is the 3rd attack in a row to hit this turn.
True.
I will draw a card.
Hope it's not good.
Oh, that's actually super interesting. I'm going to continue the chain with a Rowdy Locals.
What the
Floating.
So Rowdy Locals, again, card everybody knows. From Mistvale, if this is defended by an action card, it gets +2. And when this hits a hero, discard a card. If you do, they discard a card. It's coming in for 2 though. Let's keep this card in my hand right here.
Ugh, hate that.
You know what I hate? Nazareth.
I'll do no blocks.
You'll do no blocks, please take 2.
1, 2.
I will discard a Torrent of Tempo.
Okay.
And I will ask you to discard a card as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Yellow Deathly Whale.
Alrighty.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Your turn, my friend.
Banish this red Deathly Whale. Better one. 4 rune chance. Do we ball?
No. I don't think so. I think we hang.
We ball. We're gonna start things off with this Deathly Whale.
Okay.
4 and 6, you know the deal. If heroes have lost life when the chain closes, I make runechant tokens accordingly. These malefic incantations will destroy themselves, making me 2 final little runechants there.
Going to go ahead and Arcane Berry 3.
Cool.
Taking 1 to 12.
All right, and now you got 6 damage.
Block 6.
Okay, for sure. I'm going to activate Tunic.
Yep.
Pay 1 into my Spellbound Creepers.
Yep.
Once per turn instant, pay 1. Put a bind counter on Spellbound Creepers. I may play my next non-attack action card this turn as though it were an instant. Activate this ability only if I've attacked or defended with an attack action card this turn. At the beginning of my end phase, destroy Spellbound Creepers unless if I've dealt arcane damage this turn equal to or greater than the number of bind counters on Spellbound Creepers.
Oh, that's great because you dealt one
One
arcane
arcane.
already. Yeah.
Instant speed.
Yep.
Modern Skies. So, Modern Skies gives my next Runeblade attack action card I play this turn, Go Again. And if it hits, create a Runechant token. Since I'm playing it at instant speed, it has Go Again. It makes me an action point, so I can just keep this chain a-going. And this is now 2 and 6 with that all so familiar Widespread Ruin.
Why didn't you just play the Modern Skies? Why are you doing it?
So I can flail at the end and also lose a life to make another Runechant.
Oh,
this has
I
Go
see.
Again
Oh,
now.
I see. Now,
It lets me
way
go
better,
3
yeah.
wide.
Way better, way
Yeah.
better, way better. Now I wish I had saved my 3 blocks.
Oh, it is such a feels bad right now that I blocked 6 on the first attack and not the one that the Modern Skies is stapled to. I imagined he was gonna use the creepers to go a little wider on the turn, but I didn't think that the Go Again he was going to use would be Modern Skies, and now blocking 6 on this chain link would have meant I actually blocked 7, got an extra point of value, and at this point in the game, every single point of life and value super matters, so really feels bad. A little bit punished there.
Let's see. 1, 2 for the rune chance.
And then 6 more from this widespread. Take 6? Let's a go?
Going to 4 is such a bummer, and yet it is what I shall do. I shall take your 6
Okay,
down to 4.
down to 4. On hit Modern Skies, I'm gonna make a Runechant token. Absolutely blasting.
Blasting.
Let's keep the chain going because that had Go Again. So here's 1 and 1 from Flail of Agony. 1 Runechant token.
Take the 1 down to 3.
Down to 3. 1 damage on hit. Create a Runechant token.
I will put my beautiful spring tunic in front of your flail of agony. I will block the 1.
So I wore my dress the longest.
You did? I was too embarrassed. I had to change.
Yeah. Well, as Jacob once said, winning now. I just win because I won the mini game of who keeps their tunic. Close the chain. I'm gonna make 2 rune chant tokens because we've both lost life.
And we both banish, right? Because widespread?
And then we both banish. Let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1. We're so up. Tremendous. Now I will move to end. This is blood debt though, so I will deal 1 to myself. I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 new cards.
It's dire straits. Dire straits in the house of Ira. But Crimson Haze has one final gambit.
I
Warmongers.
wanted to keep my creepers for more than 1 turn. You
No.
do this every time, bro.
Yeah. Get on. Warmongers Diplomacy. Starting with the hero to your left, they each choose War or Peace. War means only attacks and attack actions. Peace means only non-attacks and non-attack actions. So no creepers for you unless you make me take Arcane. But you can't make me take Arcane without playing a Shadow non-attack.
What sort of diplomacy is floating Ira making, bro?
Dude, you can't be that bummed. I'm at 3.
Yeah. I was just like, and then now I'm down tremendous. I will choose peace.
I will choose War, my friend.
All right.
The compact has been signed. Warmongers Diplomacy. Save me. Good God, please. I'm in such trouble. He's had all the gas. His malefic incantations have come just back to back at perfect times. He's just been feasting full glory. I'm over here desperately trying to stay alive. I can't go too low. If I go to like 1 and I leave him with enough life, he's able to just pay 1 to a shadow non-attack and then I have nothing to do. I just lose the game literally no matter what. Warmongers is insane into Runeblades because if they can't play their non-attack actions, they sometimes can't go wide. They can't find their go again. Aidan can't play another Malefic, Shadow Puppetry, all these things that he and other Runeblades love to play, Warmongers just turns off, and I have only attack actions in my deck. I'm choosing War every single time. I need this Warmongers to really do some major work.
I hate warmongers. I was gonna kill him this turn. Guaranteed. This hand rocks. You know what doesn't rock? Only being able to play half of it. Let's do some more setup, I guess. It's fine. Sam's very low. My hero ability is just what the doctor ordered. Being able to send through that unpreventable damage is gonna make Sam very scared, hopefully. I can totally fatigue. Sam has shown that time and time again, if I play the aggressive deck, he is not afraid to just fatigue me. So in order for that outcome to not arrive, I'm going to have to quell my inner rage and demons that are screaming inside of me saying, I hate warmongers, and just be a peaceful little guy setting up until I come bursting out of the shadows and ruin his day. Start of turn, Tunic goes to 1. Vynnset triggers, I will banish, make a rune chant.
Banish.
I will play a red Malefic incantation.
Goodness.
3 little counters on that guy.
Goodness.
Deadwood Dirge.
Heard.
Destroy 1 rune chant token, puts it down to 2, and then make 3. 5 rune chant tokens for ya boy. It doesn't just have to be a rune chant token, it's just destroy an aura you control and then you make rune chant tokens.
You have another option.
Yeah, no, I'm chilling.
you have another choice.
I'm chilling. And I can't do anything else because I'm peaceful. So end of my turn, my spellbound creepers are going to die because I have not dealt arcane damage equal to or greater than the number of spellbind counters. 3 new cards, plus this one.
What else happens though?
I lose 2 life.
Yeah, you do.
Down to 10.
Kadachi, coming in
Stop it.
for 1.
Stop it.
You stop it. 5 rune chance.
No blocks.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Ian, bigger on that! Opting 3 to draw a card. Put that on the bottom. I will opt in this manner. I will reveal to you a Bittering Thorns.
There it is.
So I will make a quicken, and I will draw said Bittering Thorn.
Okay.
I will now come at you for 2 with this Kodachi.
I will block 2.
Okay. I'll come at you for 1 with 8 Bittering Thorns.
For 1? Let's go.
No, I will spend my final one, excuse me, on a Bittering Thorns for 4. So if this hits, my next attack this turn gets +1. Once again, the Quicken token went with the with the Kodachi. Quicken token's not mattering so far.
Block 4.
No trigger. All right, with the go again. I will play Warmongers Diplomacy.
Stop!
I will once again ask if you would like to choose War or Peace.
War.
Me as well. The compact has been signed.
Hate it.
4 new cards, card to my arsenal,
Yeah.
pass to you.
Tunic to 2. Vynnset trigger.
Yeah.
Banish Funeral Moon.
Yeah.
6 rune chants.
Yeah.
6 and 5 with this Deathly Delight, which has when the combat chain closes, gain life equal to the number of heroes who have lost life this turn. Malefic incantation ticks down, makes me 1 rune chant.
Yeah, it does.
Arcane Barrier 3.
3 more.
It's not good audio, boy.
I left a blue on top with the opt of the even bigger than that because I could see those rune chants on the other side of the table with my name on them. And unfortunately, the 3 cards after the blue, 3 reds, which means even though they have some block value and I'm gonna be able to do as well as I can against his physical damage, 6 rune chants means I'm gonna have to pitch some reds just to stay alive. And that means I might be just a bit too far back in the value exchange to claw my way back into this one. It's gonna be tough.
Wait, 5, excuse me?
Yep.
That's much better. It's not that much better. But it is better.
AB 1 of the rune chants.
2 more rune chants.
It's a red, I don't have another blue. I don't have another blue.
1 more of the rune chants.
Take that one.
All right. Down to 2. 5 damage.
2. Successfully.
Got the mask.
You have gotten the mask. I'll block 5 from
All
you.
right, I will close the chain. You did take 1 damage, so I will gain 1 life.
I so desperately wanted to not.
At the end of my turn, I will lose 2 life. Puts me down to 8.
Where were these?
My turn.
Yeah.
Tunic to 3. Vynnset trigger.
Can he find the go again?
We can find it. We've been holding it this entire time.
Whoa.
Banish the widespread. Makes a rune chant.
Yeah.
Shadow puppetry. Next attack I play this turn, +1, go again. If it hits, look at the top card on my deck, maybe banish it. I will activate Vynnset, pay a life.
That's why I had to stay at 2.
Because I can force those damages through. I've got 2 rune chants, so this guy that's been chilling here, this Phantom Wraith, will come flying in. Rune Gate, 2 rune chants, first of which you have to take, and then 7, go again.
7.
So first rune chant you have to take.
I will take the 1.
And then 1 more.
I will Arcane Barrier.
Alright, goes away. And in the back, Malefic Incantation, 1 rune chant.
I will block 8 with a stab wound, an aspect of Tiger Body, and my Tiger Stripe Shingo.
Sounds good.
You reveling me?
Yeah, I got Revel and I got so much.
Float. I got so much.
Okay, cool, so that stops the Shadow Puppetry on hit, but we're gonna close this chain.
Yeah.
Keep going with the go again. A hero has lost life this turn, so I will
You're just reveling in riches.
Funeral Moon, because it's your funeral. Revel in Rune Blood. Makes 4 more, we got 6 of them. And then here's a widespread destruction, 6 and 6.
All I can do is put 3 more AB. That will make it so there's only 1 rune chant left.
To rule them
go.
all?
1 rune chant to rule them all. I will go to 0.
Good game.
I shall fall. I have found my funeral, my destruction. This will get banished. That
And check this out.
Oh, wow, so sick.
And we got there. We got there, you guys! All Valley Karate Championship Tournament. Feels so good to have a trophy and also to be rewarded for trying out a new hero and really investing in learning how she works. She's weird, but powerful and cool and has so many idiosyncrasies, and I've always felt that I feel the best about playing a hero when I can sit down across from my opponent and know what I want to do in sideboard. If you go blindly into a match and you're not sure what game plan should be and what cards should be coming in and out of your deck, that confidence loss just automatically sets me on my back foot. So now, having played Vynnset enough where I can sort of, without even a guide, just realize, oh, I'm gonna want some extra 3 blocks and I'm gonna want to take some of these 2 blocks out, or I'm gonna want consistent value and resources off of Tunic and being able to send extra Shadow non-attack so I can pay the life to force rune chants through. It feels good to be on top of your game, and it feels even better to kick them in the face with this trophy.
The chants, I can hear them. They're so loud. What are they saying? Let me just see if I listen, I can hear a rune chant.
float.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Fallen to the Vynnset victor. Vaingloriously. Fun game, though. The consistent value that Ira does offer, you can tell that just the deck is just strong floor. It really does so well with, honestly, so little. Just the Kodachi for 1 and 2. Your blue pitch is always going to be 3 value, and then if you have a 1 cost at the end of it, that's just a pretty ridiculous proposition for the opponent for you to get every single turn. I like even bigger than that as a way to extend the combat chain. You do have to get a little lucky with the way that it can line up, and for me in this game, they weren't supremely impactful, but that's okay. okay. We keep going, we keep fighting. At the end of the day, it's just one game. We know Aidan's, the win rate isn't that good. So like, we'll give him this one. We go look back at the history, you know, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about my numbers in 2024, but big GG's to Aidan. He deserves it. He's been loving Vynnset, putting in a bunch of reps, so always great to see someone who's been, you know, focusing on a hero do so well. But we're coming back even stronger next time.
We got there. Shadow enjoyers, we up. Runeblade enjoyers, we up. And Vynnset enjoyers, we so up. Here's to practicing your heroes, knowing what you're doing, enjoying something new and fun. Dash, I miss ya. High Octane, miss ya. Not done with mech. I'll always come back to mech, but living in the shadows has been super fun. And hey, the hero banishes their own cards, and I feel like that's just the requirement for me now. Do you banish your own cards? Then I'ma love it. Let's go!
I have something.
Wow.
It's been over here in my hands enough this year.
Yeah.
I think it's time you took this All Valley Karate.
Are you sure?
You know, now that you're giving me a chance
Okay.
to think about it. No,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Winner!
Vynnset!
Winner!
Let's go!
You've been putting in the work.
I have been playing a lot of
You've been putting in the
Vynnset.
reps. It's the only deck that he brought to Japan.
I won.
Well, congratulations, Aidan. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you. Feel
Great
good?
Yeah, it was a great game. And we also had another fantastic game that you can check out on Patreon.
Yeah.
In our Go Again game, it's an Aurora versus Vynnset game. So if you want more Vynnset gameplay, but want to see a different little matchup, our Go Again series is the place to go for more CC gameplay.
And the first time we've gotten to show off the Arc Lightning Flicker Wisp package on screen. So make sure you check out the Patreon for that and other fantastic giveaways and community engagement and content is the place to be. But for those of you here to find out how you enter the giveaway for this gorgeous Japanese alternate art Ira Scarlet Revenger, the one that was used in this video, you too can take this card, but you'll win all your games. You won't lose your games. This card is a winner's card, and you all out there are winners. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna
All your even bigger than that's will just hit always forever.
E-strikes
Yeah.
forever. I'm
Draw
giving
a card.
I'm blessing. Ready? Blessed. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna head down into this video's comment section. You're going to answer the following question. What was your favorite moment from either Flesh and Blood or 3 Floating this year? Just go ahead and let us know. What was your favorite moment from the channel, your favorite moment from your own personal Flesh and Blood experience? Answer that question. We will be picking a random member from the YouTube comments below to get this gorgeous card. We'll be picking the answers in like 2 or 3 weeks. We'll give people some time to go ahead and get those answers in. So thank you so much for 10,000 freaking subscribers. We're so stoked to be here and continuing to make great games of Flesh and Blood as long as you want to keep hanging out.
I just want to echo what you said earlier. It is so crazy to be able to have. It is so crazy that there is such an audience for, you know, this game and for us. So like, we love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching.
And we have a question from Patreon that we're
We
gonna
do.
answer now.
From Indoor Adventurer.
Thanks, Indoor Adventurer. Thanks for being a patron.
Fresh from the Discord.
We love you.
If you could design an expansion slot card, what would it do and which hero/archetype would it support, Sam? And then I will answer.
Okay.
I gotta think a little bit.
I think my expansion slot card would be a hero. I would expand the hero pool. It would be
What?
like a wizard with
Wait.
like an ice talent. Maybe she could play cards from her arsenal at I'd make Icelander. Bring Icelander back. No. I would love to play some more Icelander, and it's a little tough in LL these days for the girl to get there. But I would
An
act-
actual card.
An
I mean,
actual card?
maybe they could release a hero in an expansion slot if the card pool goes.
I'm sure they could.
Yeah.
I mean, Jarl's in the armory deck.
That's
But
true.
here's what I would actually do. I would legitimately, I think, make an ice card that echoes what Icelander can do, because I don't know how busted it would be if you could only do it like 3 times a game. Probably just like, I don't know, Stormbind's Embrace, right? It's a blue block 3 non-attack ice card. It just literally just says create a frostbite token.
Okay.
No go again. But
So for Jarl, it's crit 2.
But if it's in your arsenal, it can be played at instant speed. Damn, it would actually be so sick in Jarl.
Whoa.
It would be so sick in Jarl, because then you could
Maybe it would have to be a block 2.
because if you played it instant speed on your opponent's turn, do you make? Because I guess you would make it too.
Yeah, if they have the exposed slot.
Yeah, actually, it would be maybe cracked in Jarl.
Crazy card.
That's what I would make.
Maybe 2 block. Maybe
But,
2
hey,
block.
but I get to make it. It blocks.
Okay, blessing. I love how many options Warrior has for weapons, and I think with Dash leaving, probably soon, Tekla Plasma Pistol is going to be leaving, so I would love to just have some sort of new mech weapon. But let's be real, I think my favorite mech hero is Max right now. So I would want a new Max weapon that instead of like doing a steam counter thing, it's more of like a build around. It would be called the Hyper Shredder, and it would be a freaking chainsaw. And it, you know, you pay us, I don't know how much you pay, but it'd swing in for 3. And it has, on attack, you can destroy a hyperdriver you control. If you destroy 1 hyperdriver, you give it +1. If you destroy 2 hyperdrivers, it gives it on hit, deal a damage to your opponent. If you destroy 3 hyperdrivers, it gives it on hit, draw a card. So a little modality thing, you know, you can turn it into a breakpoint. It'd probably have to cost like 3, so you have to pitch a full blue.
Yeah, probably would have cost you. But if you've used if you have floating hyperdriver,
yeah, totally,
maybe easier.
Yeah, so then it's, you know,
that would be sick.
It's 3 for 3, or if you have a hyperdriver that's sitting at 1 counter, you destroy that, so then it's 3 for 4.
Yeah.
Blade, you know, sort of breakpoint.
Titan's
if
Fist.
you got 2, then 3 for 5, except it's like one little.
Yeah.
It's like a little explosion. The
Yeah.
chainsaw could have like explosions around it.
Draw a card. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I would play with that card.
Hyper Shredder.
What would you guys make? You can also answer that question as part of the giveaway.
Yeah, true. Okay, that's a valid for if you want this, and you want this. I want this. We just thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers, and thank you to all of our Patreon members. Thank you to our sponsors, Ultra Pro, Fabric, Legend Story Studios. We couldn't do this without you guys, and here's to 10,000 more subscribers.
10,000 more!
10,000 more floating.
10,000 more!
10,000 more years.
10,000 more!